Thank y'all. Good evening. My name is Margy Eastham Thomas, and I attended Mountain Vista Governor's School from 2010 to 2012.
Microphone.
Just
Just a little bit
It's
closer.
on. Just closer to your mouth.
For the tall girls.
Yeah.
I applied to Mountain Vista knowing it would offer opportunities beyond those available to me at Fauquier High School and would allow me to be more competitive when I applied to college. And sure, it did that. I graduated with a year's worth of college credits, a research project on stink bugs that was accepted to the Virginia Junior Academy of Science. And no, I cannot help you with the infestation at your house, but I sure did a number on their population in the plains. An admission to my dream school. But Mountain Vista offered me so much more. Independence in my studies, opportunities to engage in complex and current issues, and lasting friendships with students at high schools that I wouldn't have met otherwise. When I look at my very best friends from Gov School, I see a doctor, a vet, a pilot, and a lawyer. And then I look at myself, having moved back to my hometown, which was the last place that I ever expected to be after graduating from the University of Virginia. But my path back to Warrenton was not the most conventional either. I studied foreign affairs with a concentration in developing areas, thinking that this was my pathway to making the world a better place for others. I found the Global Development Studies program at UVA, which was the cornerstone of my minor in global culture and commerce. That last part is a little comical, seeing as I never took a math class and barely passed microeconomics in my first semester in Charlottesville. But my gratitude to Mountain Vista for sparing me from any more math. However, this part of the math came easy to me. If you add foreign policy, global culture, and a drive to see and better the world, you'll find a study abroad program in Geneva that changed my whole trajectory. Switzerland offered me a new lens to development policy and global health, including cancer research in Morocco, seminars at the United Nations, and an opportunity to work with the Global Polio Eradication Initiative at the World Health Organization. Every day was exciting and challenging. I returned to Virginia with a renewed focus and energy for what was next. Plans to graduate early, thanks to Gov School, an internship lined up with the Charlottesville Free Clinic, and maybe a graduate program through the Batten School, until that all came to a crashing halt. 3 weeks after I returned home, I suffered an open skull fracture from a freak horseback riding accident. I was flown to Inova Fairfax, where I remained in trauma intensive care for 3 weeks. Classes resumed in Charlottesville without me. My plans changed again as I went from stressing about passing college exams to passing pulmonary function tests. But y'all will see that we got through that too. That semester I had to take off from school allowed me to work with the Fauquier Free Clinic and experience the world that I wanted to change through a different lens. At this point in my life, I'd had opportunities to see tremendous need up close in Morocco and Uganda. What I had not seen, or more specifically opened my eyes to, was the tremendous need that exists in my own community. I always wanted to help people, and I didn't need to go to some faraway place to do that. The clinic was helping my friends and neighbors that were desperate for a hand, that were desperate for help. I finished my 2 outstanding credits that summer and was admitted to UVA's Master of Public Health program that fall, and I was my own best case study. I understood what was possible when medicine works, how to message hard things, and the importance of ensuring that care is accessible to all. During my first semester, I did an internship with this new organization in Warrenton called the PATH Foundation. The in-person meetings aligned well with the checkups I still had in Fairfax, and PATH allowed me to experience a different type of public health intervention, not through vaccines and disease surveillance, but through school wellness programs and community gardens. It was helping people in a community that had supported me and my family through the very hardest part of my life, and I loved it. I graduated in December 2016 and started working at PATH in January 2017. 9 years later, I can't imagine being more fulfilled by our work to improve the health and vitality of all who call Fauquier, Rappahannock, and Culpeper home. I was asked to tell you about my time at Mountain Vista and what it meant to me. It meant finding the tools to change the world, and eventually realizing that the world I meant to change was right here at home. It was an opportunity to invest in over 150 interns, including many Governor School students, that are finding their path too, potentially one that brings their talents back to our community. It is my way of honoring the many people who invested their time in me. I'm grateful for the opportunities Mountain Vista afforded me and very honored to receive this award. Thank you.